They had rampant drug dealing, they had gangs fighting amongst each other, shootings.
There were homicides, a lot of crime. Just anybody who happened to wander into that area would be the victim of a robbery.
That area is the Blythe Street neighborhood in Panorama City, an area that was so dangerous at one time, it was site of the city's first gang injunction. Roads were blocked off, and even after dark curfews were enforced.
They put up barricades so there's only one way in, one way out, and that actually compounded the situation because then anybody who got in there had to make a U-turn to get back out.
Only one way in and no way out of a vicious cycle of violence. That was until a house of hope brought light into the dark streets of Blythe. This is Casa Esperanza, a center dedicated to the well-being of this community. It offers education, health services, mentoring, kids programs, even food and clothing for the almost 5,000 individuals, mostly lower-income families and children that live in the area. This safe haven exists because of a grassroots effort and gracious volunteers.
This place exists it's a miracle. It's thanks to so many blessings of so many beautiful people.
This new facility opened in 2007, but this Hope House actually started in a tiny cramped apartment. Two nuns, Socorro Mesa and Margaret Rose Welch, started their faith-based effort in that tiny apartment in 1992, offering as many services as the one-room office would allow. They called it Casa Esperanza, or House of Hope. Their hope to turn this gritty neighborhood into a community of opportunity instead of a community of crime.
And between the gang injunction that's in place there and the efforts that are made by Casa Esperanza to improve the communications between the police and the citizens, we've been able to see a remarkable reduction in crime.
The street is now open and it's safer for families to walk to and from home. And many of these kids have actually been deterred from joining a gang. The founders of Casa Esperanza never imagined their little grassroots effort would turn into the over 14,000 square foot casa you see now. But thanks to volunteers and individuals like Councilman Tony Cardenas, who helped find funding for the expansion, Casa Esperanza is helping more kids stay in school and off the path of violence.
Thanks to the Van Nuys Rotary Club, they recently donated 4 brand new computers that they came in and installed. Also, the council member has helped us to be able to expand our computer lab.
What's the first 3 letters say? 9 out of 10 of the kids that come to Casa Esperanza don't have computers unless they get to use them here. So it's really important for us to understand, although for some of us, we have computers in our homes, we have computers in our works, we have computers at our fingertips everywhere we turn. On this street and in this community, computers are just not accessible to these children.
And that goes for the other activities as well.
Yeah, when we're done with our homework, we come here to read. And sometimes we can check out books and bring them back.
Even camping trips are on the agenda. These 2 college students are Casa Esperanza alumni who are giving back by mentoring the younger kids here. What they remember most are the experience they never would have had without this House of Hope.
We've been so many places, to Catalina Island, Big Bear. It's been fun.
But none of this would be possible without generous donations. Month to month, Casa Esperanza is not sure how to make every end meet. It survives solely on grants, the kindness of strangers, and the power of hope.
They need us and we need them. These children need us. It's time for us to really think about what's going on at Casa Esperanza, what we want for these children, and to say it's time for us to give.
They're bright young kids. They're bright. They haven't been given the opportunity to do something positive.